Hi, and welcome to House Church Small Group for this week. We are just starting a sermon series on Jonah. Michelle is preaching, has preached this last Sunday, and we're looking at that. We're going to be looking at that in depth over the next 4 weeks. Jonah is a great book. We really encourage you to read it each week in the lead up to the Sunday service. You'll get more out of the sermon on the Sunday and also the small group material. Jonah is a great story. It is probably one that was turned into a play that they made up to talk about this funny prophet guy. But in the middle of it, we have this just astounding grace that weaves its way through every part of the story. The mercy of God that is displayed, and most especially by these people who were violent and damaged and ravaged the Israelite community. That these people, Nineveh, get to see the mercy of God, and that's what we're looking at over these 4 weeks. And Michelle's going to talk to us a little bit about what happens in chapter 1.
So we see, starting with God's mercy for Jonah. So we see that we're introduced to Jonah as him being the son of Amittai, and the root word for Hebrew root word for Amittai is to be faithful. But we see here Jonah is anything but. And as the chapter progresses, we see that Jonah is anything but faithful. He flees from God in the furthest possible direction the other way. He sleeps through the storm that God is using to try and wake him up. That he is willing to die instead of do what it is that God is asking for him. Yet here we see, even when Jonah is thrown into the sea, rather than God leaving him to the chaos and the turmoil of the sea, that God has mercy on him, that God doesn't give him what he deserves, but God sends this giant fish to come and swallow him up. And that's that reminder for us that regardless of what we do, God still has mercy on us. Even if we don't do what God has asked us to do, he is still there for us. Even if we are not listening to him, he is still there for us. Even if we don't feel close to God, he is still there for us. Even if we don't feel like we're worthy of his love, he still loves us. Even if we aren't loving to those around us, God still loves us. Even if, insert your own phrase here, God still loves us. And that's what I want us to remember this week, that regardless of what we do, what we are, there's nowhere, no thing, and no part of us that God does not love.
I hope you have a great time studying together. Enjoy it, and be kind to yourselves. Bye.
Bye.